Hello there, my name is Rachel. I'd like to talk about animation. Today we'll talk about HELLUVA episode 7, or this special episode made for just Ferrari. Now, this episode, I have to say, it was well made, well executed, just sort of a terrible ending. I mean, not terrible. It didn't ruin the whole episode or anything. It's just how they use one of the plots that usually says, "Oh, Fred and Adi and the boyfriend were not an item." They always sort of throw it off because that can actually hurt their relationship. He also wanted seven demons of hell to be threatened by using Fred and Adi. So this is the reason why they hide the secret. He also keep lying, even that is everybody knows that's sort of a lie. That everybody know is sort of item. Is the question is no one wants to confirm it because they're afraid if they're wrong, they actually get punished or die by one of the seven demons of hell. So yeah, you can see what I mean. This could easily be well executed or completely ruined because it had to have impact, had to have weight or understanding what is the situation this information is confirmed. And they sort of make this sort of a big deal, a big reveal. The only problem is it wasn't feel with weight because everybody knew it were an item. So that's when you never felt the full impact, or at least the consequences of that sort of relationship that you don't really understand or show you what actually happened. And that's the only maybe complaint I have of this episode. Everything else was really good, especially with Ferrari, because the whole episode is focused on him, how he became the clown today we know, the superstar, the famous guy, even that he sort of completely kind of mentally destroyed or physically destroyed because of the incident of the circus, what happened with Blitz, that he is sort of going an extra mile to sort of prove himself. He also proved Matt Mott that he was time worth working with them is completely worth it because he feel he owes everything to him physically and mentally. In a way, yes, but it also doesn't help that he actually admires Matt Mott so much and he wants his respect. The reason why he really works so hard to be the best. Even that his boyfriend points out, yeah, you don't really need to be the best performer. Even that you have a streak being a champion of the best performers 10 years straight. Like he has nothing to prove because he has proved everything, but yet he needs to. In a way, I like how he explains it that he owes everything to Matt Mott. In a way, yes and no. I'm 100% sure a lot of different theories or YouTubers over there who talk about this episode says no, that everything he did himself. In a way, yes. But in entertainment wise, you kind of need both. You need the manager and the star. You could say who created the star himself, or the manager created the star. And you would be surprised that sometimes it is the manager who created the star sometimes, or vice versa, it's the star who created the star. It's just sort of the situation the person is to be sort of well known of the profession afterwards. And I thought that's sort of fascinating because Ferrari wasn't completely wrong with his doing. It's just he was doing super extreme things to accomplish it, even that he is accomplished so much. He also found it fascinating his sort of development of his sort of guilt, how he looks, like that sort of burn look he has, that he feels if he, all this makeup, all this clown stuff on him is thanks to Matt Moth. In a way, no. It's more like his motivation to be better, to be a better performer that wouldn't make him to be the best. Not Matt Moth. That's the only thing that he maybe got confused or misunderstood his own emotions. That can happen to a lot of people, especially you have your own scars, worry about that you're trying to hide, especially you're a performer, that you have to show everything sometimes, depends what you're doing for entertainment. But even that, I thought it was sort of interesting. Maybe the reason why he sort of blinded up policing Matt Mob whatever he wanted. Even that Matt Mob is a sort of an asshole who uses him, that he is a burned star, that he doesn't want to work anymore. He just put all his weight on his young apprentice to take the lead. And you feel that sort of an asshole sort of take. No way, not really, because half the business is selling merch. So he is doing his job, what he needs to be done to really promote everything. In fact, even that you some people probably disagree, this is sort of a kind of a two kind of person deal, because once more, you do need the manager, you do need that person who has the money, who has the connections to promote everything. Even that Freddie Ari probably didn't need him because how talented he is, but doesn't mean he knows how to sell himself. He doesn't know how to promote. He doesn't know how to do anything because he's still a rookie. At least the beginning to understand how to do it, how to engage fans, how to sell the merch, how you supposed to look. Everything relying on that mod. It really showed this episode how much he actually knows and does to promote Frederick. He did his basically part of his job. Even you disagree everything he says because he is sort of an asshole, that is sort of part of the business. Even that sort of questions that Frederick even made his boyfriend without MedMod, maybe not. Was more, he could be successful without MedMod, but doesn't mean he can have everything was given to MedMod, to him. It's one of those situations that's the 50-50 because you really don't know how successful you will be by yourself because it's sort of unknown. Even that you don't know or you have the money to promote yourself. And I thought that's sort of interesting. Like they don't go deep dive, but you same time you understand how he's feeling. Especially you what the type of person he really is. Like he actually go an extra mile to learn like sign language. This other deaf kid that he didn't need to. He could easily wait to the parent to translate or his guardian. But no, he went the extra mile to please that fan that he really doesn't need to. But it really shows how much he cares about his own fan base, and that says a lot. Also show you how dark the fan base could be. That one excessive fan who can actually ruin you and mentally screw you over because how compulsive, excessive that person is. And I love that they went both directions to show you how messy it really is, and also how exhausting because you have to be always performing. You just understand Ferrari's sort of feelings. Of course, I did like they bring Blitz on this episode to actually help him to be more confident, help him to just quit. Even that obvious he needs to quit because he's just sort of burn. Even that he needs to sort of kind of make this sort of competition to win one more time. That I really enjoyed the rivalry with the twins. That I was sort of surprised how interesting the twins is, how they were, how they look like. The only complaint I have about the twins is the fact that mascara is that it was an interesting look, but it never feels what they're trying to sell because they're twins, so they have to sell the yin yang, that sort of moon and sun sort of dynamic. Like they each other sort of complete each other, just sort of different ways. And I enjoy that. It's just the mascara didn't fit, or at least didn't click with me. That's the only complaint I have. Even that the twins are assholes. Yeah, I like that about those characters. Of course, hello boss. Everybody's an asshole, so you get me what I'm trying to say. But other than that, that's probably the only complaint I have about the twins. I hope we see them more. But other than that, Fred Artie was a very interesting character to follow. I mean, especially he wasn't expected to come back to this episode. Now, I do enjoy how much his boyfriend trying to convince him to quit, to understand like you don't need him, you have him because he does exact the same thing to Matt Mod. He has the power, he has the money, he knows to promote. But yet, you kind of give him props to Fred Adi because he doesn't want to be given stuff. He wants to earn things by himself. But even that, you're like a star, bro. You need to chill. You have to take the breaks when you need them. If not, you probably crash and burn. All of that, I do enjoy the songs, the art. Everything just works. It's just the ending. That sort of, oh, but to tell you the truth about your boyfriend that is your boyfriend kind of reveal that was kind of pointless. That I wish they removed that, or at least save it for later on, or add something that just didn't work for me. I don't know. You feel that didn't work for you? If it worked for you or not, tell me down below. Let me know. And I think that's all I can say about this episode. It's just sort of good, interesting, fascinating. I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.